Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we will be covering the topic of can Rangers goalie Igor Shesterkin win the Hart Trophy, which is the NHL's MVP award. So, he, Igor's having a historic season, and he's definitely one of the most important pieces to the Rangers this season. The Rangers would not be this good without Igor Shesterkin. They're currently in second place of the Metropolitan Division, technically tied with the Penguins for second with 77 points, and they're the sixth best team in the league overall. So, Igor is a clear favorite to win the Vezina Trophy, which is the league's top goalie. However, he could also end up finding himself in the middle of the Hart Trophy or MVP race. So he's having a historic season. He's looking like the runaway favorite with the Vezina Trophy, as I mentioned a few seconds ago. He's putting up historic numbers. He has 28 wins, which is fourth among goalies this season. Only 6 regulation losses, which is tied for the least among starting goalies. And he has the best goals against average in the league, with a 1.93 goals against average, which is the lowest in a season since 2000, it's the second lowest in a season since 2000. The only lower was Brian Elliott of the Blues, when he had a goals against average of 1.56, and he played 38 games that season. So obviously, Shesterkin's played, I think he's already played 38 games, and obviously he's going to play more because there's still quite a while left to go in the season. So Igor has a save percentage of .942, which is the highest in the league, and if the season ended today, it would be the highest save percentage ever in a season. He has 3 shutouts to go along with that, and he is first in the league in goals saved above expected with 33.6. So there's still a lot of the season left. The Rangers have 25 games, and Igor's putting up historic numbers. And yes, Igor's not going to play the remainder of the season for the Rangers. And you can't say, the Rangers aren't playing good teams. They're in they're in a very tough division, the Metropolitan Division, and the Rangers still have to play a lot of very good teams. Just to name a few, they have to play the Lightning once, they have to play the Hurricanes 3 times, they have to play the Penguins twice, they have to play the Bruins once, they have to play a bunch of other good teams. So we just went through all his numbers. So Ken Shesterkin actually win the Hart Trophy. So it's very hard for a goalie to win because everyone says, oh, well, the goalies have their own award, the Vezina Trophy. Yes, but if a player is, well, like in baseball, similar, not the same, but similar. Like if a pitcher wins Cy Young, you could say, oh, well, they have their own award. Like if someone has a really good season, they could also win MVP. So the last goalie to do it was Carey Price after the 2014-2015 season. And only 8 goalies have won the Hart Trophy all time. So now, just comparing Igor Shesterkin to the other Hart Trophy contenders, you have Austin Matthews, who leads the league in goals scored and has been playing extremely well. Then you have the 2 guys from the Oilers, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. So, and I think for them to get votes, they're going to need to make sure the Oilers aren't a wildcard team and finish at least top 3 in the Pacific. Because I don't think you could really give them Hart Trophy votes how are they that valuable to their team if their team isn't even making the playoffs? And right now, if the season ended, the Oilers wouldn't even be sitting in a playoff spot. And another player is Alex Ovechkin. So, the Oilers' 2 players, Draisaitl and McDavid, they're not in a good spot. So then you have Igor Shesterkin, Austin Matthews, and Alex Ovechkin. So I think Igor is more likely to win it than Ovi. So now, I know it's really hard for a goalie to score. However, the Rangers have been giving Shesterkin chances. He had one where he missed the net by like literally this much against the Oilers. No, sorry, against the Senators like a month ago. Maybe a little under. And then he had another chance. I believe this one was against the Jets. And it was blocked by a sliding defender. So I know this it's sort of not serious, but it sort of is. If he scores 2 goals this season, I mean, yeah, I know it's really hard to score 2 goals. Um, it should be his, but I still think he's got a good, because now you can say he's technically helping to the team's offensive production as well. Um, but so if Igor keeps playing this way for the rest of the season, he should get a good amount of votes, be one of the 3 finalists, or however many finalists there are. I'm not quite sure. Um, and if he helps the Rangers get into first place above the Hurricanes in the Metropolitan Division, I think he's definitely deserving of the award. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know in the comments if you think Igor Shesterkin could win the Hart Trophy. I think he could. But I think he may need examples like the Oilers missed the playoffs or be a wildcard team. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you agree with my take, disagree, and if you think he could win the Hart Trophy, and if you think he will win the Hart Trophy. And I will see you tomorrow on Thursday when we will be regrading every NFL first-round draft pick from the 2021 NFL Draft.